At 6:30, we are following breaking news for you this morning from Detroit's West Side.
Yeah, we just got word of this in the past hour that 3 people have been shot and killed. This is at a home on Warren near the Southfield Freeway on Detroit's West Side. Nick Monticelli just arriving to the scene. Nick, have you been able to talk to investigators and get a handle on what may have happened here?
We have, yes. So this is on Detroit's far west side, Rhonda, almost in Dearborn. I'll get out of the way and you can see kind of what's going on here. So this home that is surrounded by crime tape, this is where the shooting occurred. And as you mentioned, 3 people are dead. 2 of the victims are inside of the home. The third one is on the driveway. Now, this is about as active as a crime scene can be. The evidence technicians just showed up about a minute ago. Some family members and friends have just showed up. They're off to the side. We're going to give them their privacy here. They're just finding out that their loved ones have passed away in this. Now, I talked to the sergeant here on scene, and he said there are signs of forced entry, meaning somebody broke into the home. He said they found some evidence that whoever the suspect is broke in through the basement. There was a screen busted out, and there were some signs, again, that he got in that way, walked inside, and then shot 2 people, 2 males, while they were sleeping. One was sleeping on the couch, another one sleeping in the chair. They were shot while they were sleeping. The third one obviously shot outside. That one was awake because he was outside. Now, they don't know who the suspect is. However, the sergeant did tell me that this home is a known problem. It's a known drug house here in this neighborhood. They are here all the time for these types of situations. Obviously not as bad as murder, but they have had several calls out here. So here's some video from the scene. Again, all this happening at about 5:30, maybe just a little earlier, so a little more than an hour ago. And as I mentioned, this is a very active crime scene. There are a lot of people here, but the actual scene itself, the area that the technicians have to look in, is relatively small because there's not too much to go through. Not many casings because only a couple shots were fired, although neighbors who we've talked to already said they heard the shots. They didn't see anybody running away, though. So that's, of course, is going to be the main priority now, is finding out who did this. They're going to be dusting for fingerprints, looking for any kind of casings that might match other shootings or other issues here in the city of Detroit or outside of it. So a lot of work to be done, but the headline here is that 3 people have been shot and killed, 2 of them while sleeping, a third one outside of this home. We're going to continue to stay on this story. Updates will be here on air and, of course, on clickondetroit.com. We are live on Detroit's West Side. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News today.
All right, Nick, and then just as far as what you've been able to find out about the victims, do we know if they're related? Are they from the same family, and how old are they?
You know, we don't know any of that. Unfortunately, I was able to see one of the victims inside the home. He was an older man. I couldn't give you an age range, but I just say that he is older. As far as relationships, we just don't know yet. In fact, the sergeant doesn't know yet. They're still trying to sort all of those details out right now. They still have a lot of work ahead of them.
It's very sad and senseless nonetheless. Of course, we'll be checking back in with you if you do get new information. Nick, thank you.